I was talking to some sisters, and they were asking about, choosing a life partner. When you're looking for marriage and you're trying to decide, how do I know who to marry, and how do I determine, right? What's the criteria? And one thing I warned her about is, in this search for a religious spouse, be very careful that religiosity is not just external. It is not just the person who can read off hadith and look and dress according to sunnah. But it is a person whose heart is not selfish, for example. So I told her, you might meet people, and they seem very religious on the outside. But when you ask them a simple question like, what do you look for in a spouse? Or what do you consider a successful marriage? And their whole answer is all about their rights and what you are going to do for them and you obeying them, right? Right? It's all about me. It's about you obeying me. And I've heard these situations, it's so funny, where it's like this common question that some brothers ask sisters when they're considering one another for marriage. What if there's a situation where we disagree? Who has the final say? It's so bizarre. Like, that's what's your biggest concern, is that I'm in control. I'm going to get my rights. You better give me my rights. You better obey me. It's a problem in focus. This was not the character of the Prophet ﷺ. He was interested in giving and serving. And even our understanding of the role of men is very strange. Because the Quran says, and this is what, people are going to quote, الرجال قوامون على النساء. So they're going to tell you, so if we have a disagreement, you're going to obey me? I mean, what a strange question to ask someone you're trying to court. But that's fine. To everyone is their own, okay? But then there's this ayah, الرجال قوامون على النساء, that men are قوامون على النساء. So the question is, how do we understand this ayah? And unfortunately, the way that we have understood this ayah is that men are superior to women, or that men are we're in charge, we're the bosses. But when you look and you see the meaning of this word, it comes from the root word which means to stand. To stand. So you want to know what your role is as a man? It is to stand up for women. It is to protect women. It is to take care of women. Not to control and demand to be served. Your job is to take care and protect women and to maintain women. And that's why you have that extra degree, because it's an extra degree of responsibility. But unfortunately, one of the unfortunate trends that we have today is this desire for power and control without responsibility. We don't want to be protectors, we just want to be dictators. And that's not the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ.